Good morning, everyone. I'm here at the Recreation Center where we have our first Camp Gan Israel of Palm Beach. And seeing the children smiling and enjoying not just camp, but learning about Judaism evokes such feelings of gratitude to God for giving us the opportunity to create this camp for the first time, which God willing will continue for many, many years. And this camp was dedicated by David Charlo in loving memory of his mother, Frida Fox. And Frida Fox was an example of someone who lived with gratitude, always grateful for every little blessing in her life. And that's one of the most fundamental lessons of Judaism that we try to impart to children, the importance of being grateful. And we do that by beginning every morning with our daily prayers. And the very first words are Moda Ani, I give thanks to you, God. And throughout our prayers, we are always expressing gratitude to God. And many, many studies have proven that gratitude enhances a person's health, happiness, and general overall well-being. In this week's Torah portion, we have the commandment: you should eat, you should be satisfied, and you should bless and thank Almighty God. When we receive blessings from God, we must thank God. And the question is why? And the answer is very simple. Many times I meet people and they ask me, how are you doing? And I always say, thank God. But sometimes when I ask people, how are you? They say, thank goodness. And the question is, if you don't believe in God, if you don't believe in God as the source of goodness, yes, you can be a grateful person. But when you believe and understand that God is running the world, God created you, then you know to whom you're being grateful. It's hard to be grateful to a world that is blind to your fate, that was created you by accident, that has no direction, there's no guiding hand in the story of your life. And so therefore, faith in God allows us to have a much deeper sense of gratitude and appreciation. And the more gratitude we have, the better we become. And as a result of that, the happier we become, the healthier we become, the more productive and the more successful we become, because we understand that everything we've been given has been given to us as a gift. And now, as they say, what God has given you is His gift to you. What you do with what He gave you is your gift in return to God. There's a story told, it's debated on the internet whether it actually happened or not, but either way, whether the story is true or not, factually, it's morally a true story. And the story is that there was a Scottish farmer who saw a boy drowning, and he jumped in and saved the boy's life. The boy's father was a nobleman, and he was so grateful to the farmer, he wanted to give him a reward. And he said, I'm not going to take a reward for saving your child's life. I mean, that's morality. I can't take a reward for that. It's my merit, my privilege to do that. So the nobleman said, listen, I have to do something for you. Why don't you let me pay for your son's education as a reward for saving my son's life? The farmer couldn't refuse that, and he agreed to accept the payment for the education of his son. This son grew up to be Sir Alexander Fleming, who discovered penicillin. The child that was saved in the drowning, the son of the nobleman, was Winston Churchill. And when Winston Churchill had pneumonia, his life was saved through the penicillin. Gratitude is a cycle. The more grateful we are, the more blessings it brings into our lives. The more blessings we receive, the more grateful we are. And on, gratitude and blessings go hand in hand. And therefore the Torah says, recognize the source of your blessings and recognize that God is the one who gives you everything you have. And therefore, never take anything for granted. Have a wonderful day.